See, future good.
Future good. Now bad. Future good.
Future good. Why say lot word when few word do trick? Alright, so you're saying there's a chance.
Well, welcome back, y'all. We just got hit by a cold front. It actually snow flurried yesterday morning. This has been the coldest it's been all winter pretty much. And we got a little bit of north swell in the water. The swell angle was amazing yesterday, but it was too big and windy and out of control. And today the swell angle is not amazing and the wind is north. But I wasn't expecting it to be good. So I'm just gonna grab the GoPro. Yeah, let's get going. Well, y'all, it is beautiful this morning. It is cold. I mean, it's not crazy cold, but it's like 32 or something. You know, all the frost on the ground. This has definitely been the coldest few days of the year. Winter finally showed up. It was the most mild winter ever. Now it's not anymore. We're back to normal. There's some waves left over. There's honestly, the one set I saw when I pulled up in the parking lot was like solid head high, almost bigger, but I've literally not seen a set since. Now the sun's coming up, I don't know. But what's going on this morning is today, my family and I are driving up to Snowshoe. We're gonna spend the first half of the week up there snowboarding with the kids. And I wanted to get a session in this morning because there's swell and it's clean, but the tide is high. So I'm not really sure where I could surf. I'm gonna go try and find somewhere to hop in the water just for a little bit. Hopefully use the pole mount board, we'll see. It's just good to see some swell, some glassy lines. Dolphins are out there playing. But yeah, let's go look around and get in the water somewhere before we have to hit the road. Oh, finally found a spot. Let's go get some pits before we go drive up to West Virginia. No one out, beautiful morning, barrels to be had. My gosh, I love this place. Well, that was super fun. Stoked I went out and made the most of that little session this morning. Got a couple tubes. Yeah, it was beautiful. And it was actually getting better when I was leaving. It's hard to leave good waves, but we got a 9-hour drive ahead of us. It's time to take all our gear, pack it into the van, hit the road, head to West Virginia. So let's get going.
Jeffrey O'Neill's been snowboarding.
I'm done.
Oh my gosh. I was not ready for that.
Payback. Surf today.
Oh, he's got a weapon.
Yeah, don't mess with the guy.
Don't mess with the guy with the weapon. Oh, free girl.
Full speed ahead.
Your tricks, you got tricks? Yeah.
He's definitely more comfortable on his heels now than we started.
Okay.
Here.
Thank you.
Fist bump. There we go. Did you have fun? There we go. High five. All right. You all have fun. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, have a good day. just did your first run on the mountain. Are you stoked?
Yeah.
It's our first time riding the lift together as a family. What an epic day out here. No one out here. It's a Wednesday. Snow's slushy, but the kid, that's like perfect for the kids because it's soft. They can do whatever they want and they fall and it doesn't hurt. There's a bunch of snow coming tonight into tomorrow though. It's gonna get cold, so we might have some good conditions coming.
I assume I'm somehow in this, even though nothing is facing me.
No one really knows who's in it or not.
Everyone is in it. You counted yourself.
Who's stoked?
Me!
Y'all, I said it last year, but I'll say it again. Staying here at Expedition Station's the best spot for with the family. Bunny Hill's right there. We just hopped off the ball hooter lift, boarded down, and we're at the locker room. Thanks.
Yes, sir. We're actually on the first floor, so this is as easy as it gets. Except I'm locked out.
Hold on. Taking a boot off, Mason.
I got some serious helmet hair.
Yeah, family.
That was epic.
What?
See all this snow? Conditions. Insane. Stoked. Yeah. best time ever? Or do you like skiing
Yeah.
in the snow?
Yeah.
Me too.
Look at this cute snow.
I know. Love you guys. This is so epic.
Oh, look, they're so cute.
Oh, there's powder. There's enough powder that you can go wherever you want now. This is probably some of the best powder, East Coast powder I've ever ridden in personally, which isn't saying a lot, but it feels really special to share it with these little nuggets. She cruised down that blue. Like, I did not expect this at all. This is crazy. It's still snowing. Our final lift ride's over. Time to go home. What a trip.
Well, we're back home after a seriously long drive. We got home late last night. It's pretty exhausting. My wife drove part of the way once we left Snowshoe, which was a help, and then I drove the remainder. And it's a haul. It's about 9 hours away from where we live, but it's worth it. That trip was hands down one of our family favorites we've ever done. The kids absolutely thrived. I mean, you could see the transition yourself. We got there and we took them on the bunny hill and like they were falling over, just trying to stand up and go. And we put them in 2-hour private lessons and it changed the week. My wife and I were expecting that, like, you know, maybe we'd get a couple runs with the kids, maybe, and then we would just hang out with them on the bunny hill while each other did turns, or at least with Mason, because we knew that he could make it. But by the last day, Malia was going down blues, Mason was loving the blues. They just thrived. Like, he was hitting little jumps. It was honestly hard to leave, because watching our kids thrive like that, especially my son, it was just hard to pull them out of that. But man, what a trip to go there and meet up with our friends, the birds, and hang out with them on the slopes the first 2 days, and get to see Jeffrey, O'Neill, and Alexis, and then having a family day, and then lucking into like 6 inches of snow overnight, followed by 5 more inches, and we actually boarded for 1 more hour before we checked out on the final day. And it was still snowing when we left. It was pretty hard to leave, but as you saw, it was getting pretty crowded. Our second to last run and our last run were like totally different worlds. Our second to last run, there was still no one around. Our last run, it was like ants on sugar. We were ready to get out of there. But
couldn't be more stoked. That was just so much fun. And big shout out to Smith Optics. You know, our helmets and our goggles were amazing, kept the kids safe. Mason slammed his head once, totally fine. And yeah, O'Neill hooked us up with some snow gear, jackets, bibs, pants. The weather was frigid. That morning it snowed. It was like 4 degrees out with a -7 wind chill. And we were actually all hot. So super pumped on that. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. It has been one whirlwind of a week, from tubes to powder in a matter of like 4 or 5 days. Super special. Not really sure what's coming next, but stay tuned. You know, if you enjoyed this, just hit the playlist here at the end. Scroll through some videos, go diving into adventures from previous, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, y'all.